Comrades, we are here today to commemorate the 1916 Easter Rising and all those who gave their lives fighting for Irish freedom. Sadly, 94 years on from that momentous event in Irish history, and the sad reality is that both the national and the social ideals that these brave women and men fought and died for have been completely abandoned by the political classes on both sides of the border. The reality is that the British occupation continues. British troops, including the Special Reconnaissance Regiment, effectively an undercover death squad like the SES, MI5 and a British paramilitary police force, the RUC PSNI, remain on our streets and inner fields within the 6 counties. British rule is now shamefully administered in the 6 counties by the Stormont executive, an executive that includes many who at one time actually opposed the occupation of the country. We live in a society where mass unemployment and poverty is rife and is increasing on a daily basis. Workers and working class communities have suffered enormous hardship as a result of savage cutbacks in pay, social welfare and the provision of essential public services imposed by callous anti-worker administrations in both Leinster House and in Stormont. Particularly hard hit by the cutbacks imposed have been the most vulnerable in society. Children, the elderly, the ill, the disabled, those with special needs, those least able to stand up for themselves against the savage attacks that we have seen in the past year on their living standards and on their access to essential services, particularly in areas of health and education. These are the people being deliberately made to suffer by the political establishment in order to bail out the banks. They are being made to pay the price for the economic crisis created, not by them, but created by the political and wealthy business elite on this island. While others who will have commemorated the Easter Rising this weekend have betrayed the quest for national and social freedom and betrayed the ideals of visionaries such as James Connolly and Liam Mellows, for our part, éirígí remain as committed as ever to working towards and achieving the goals of those who fought and died during Easter week 1916. That goal is not a puppet parliament in Stormont that administers the continued occupation of our country, but the creation of a democratic socialist republic in a united Ireland, free at last from British rule in any shape or any form. We will continue with our efforts to secure both a complete British withdrawal from all of our country and with our efforts to overthrow a capitalist system which is based on greed before need. A system which has caused so much pain and suffering for workers in Ireland and indeed worldwide. The only truly fitting tribute that any of us can pay to those who died fighting for Irish freedom is to continue that struggle until self-determination and the socialist republic for which they died has finally been achieved. So let us all now leave here and intensify our efforts in the coming year and strive to make their vision and our vision a reality. Gura Mahaga.